It's one of the biggest military debates out there. Are US soldiers actually better than European soldiers? We're comparing training, technology, experience, and mindset. And by the end, you'll decide for yourself who comes out on top. In the US military, boot camp is a rite of passage, intense, fast, and focused on building a warrior mindset. Army basic training lasts about 10 weeks, Marines push through 13 weeks, and elite units like Rangers or SEALs take it to another level. But European training, it's no joke either. The British Army, for example, emphasizes small unit tactics and fieldcraft, while the French Foreign Legion is legendary for breaking soldiers down physically and mentally before rebuilding them tougher than ever. US troops tend to focus on rapid deployment and adaptability. Europeans often emphasize discipline and precision. So in training, edge, slight advantage to US for scale and intensity. When it comes to gear, the US military has the budget of a small planet. The Pentagon spends more on defense than the next 10 countries combined. That means better body armor, advanced drones, stealth aircraft, and night vision that's light years ahead of most forces. European nations, though, aren't stuck in the past. Germany's Leopard 2 tank, Britain's Challenger 3, and France's Rafale jet are some of the best in the world. But where the US dominates is integration. Every unit, from infantry to satellites, is linked into one high-tech system. Edge, US, unmatched tech and logistics. Here's where the US has a clear lead. Since World War II, American troops have been deployed almost constantly. Korea, Vietnam, Iraq, Afghanistan, Syria, and more. That constant rotation through real-world combat gives American soldiers a unique edge. Experience under fire. European forces, however, often play specialized roles. Peacekeeping, special forces operations, or NATO joint missions. British and French troops have fought fiercely in Iraq, Afghanistan, and across Africa. Edge. US. For sheer scale and frequency of combat exposure. US troops are trained to be aggressive, flexible, and mission-first. They're taught to improvise, adapt, and overcome. That's built into the American military mindset. European soldiers, especially from professional armies like the UK, Germany, and France, often emphasize precision, order, and teamwork. They tend to think long-term and are sometimes more methodical in planning. So while American troops are known for being bold and confident, Europeans are known for discipline and coordination. Edge. Draw. Depends on mission type. Here's where things get one-sided. The United States has over 750 military bases in more than 80 countries. No other nation even comes close. European countries rely heavily on NATO cooperation. They can deploy fast, but not as independently or globally as the US can. Edge. US. Global. Superpower. Logistics. Now Special Forces, that's where things get interesting. The US has SEAL Team 6, Delta Force, and the Green Berets. Europe has the SAS, SBS, GIGN, and the KSK. All are elite. US operators might have more advanced support and intelligence, but Europe's SAS and GIGN are pioneers in modern special operations. At the end of the day, this isn't really a competition. US soldiers have more resources, more combat experience, and global reach, but European soldiers bring discipline, professionalism, and centuries of military tradition. Together, through NATO and allied missions, they form one of the strongest fighting forces the world has ever seen. So, are US soldiers better than European soldiers? Maybe. But the truth is, when they fight together, nobody else stands a chance.